in the courthouse, like the officer recognizes me, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you out of here fast." And he gets me to the front. I literally tell a guy, I say, "Guilty. I just want to pay it."
Kevin Hart is an actor and stand-up comedian from the United States. He began his career by winning various amateur comedy competitions in New England clubs, culminating in his first big break in 2001 when Judd Apatow placed him in a regular role in the TV show Undeclared. Although the show only lasted one season, he went on to star in films including Paper Soldiers 2002, Scary Movie 3 2003, and Little Fockers 2010. With the release of his first stand-up album, I'm a Grown Little Man, Hart's comedic fame grew even more. On the annual Time 100 list, Hart was named one of the world's 100 most influential people in 2015. In 2017, Hart partnered with Lionsgate to develop the Laugh Out Loud Network, a subscription video streaming service.
Right? I'm just standing there, and I happen to look, and everybody in line is Mexican. And I was like, there's nothing I can say to not look racist. I was like, I'm famous.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Kevin Darnell Hart, but is also known as Kevin Hart. He was born July 6, 1979 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, making him 42 at the time of this production. He stands at 5 feet 4 inches tall. Kevin loves to play and watch professional basketball games. Besides, he enjoys dancing and partying with his friends. He's also fond of pets, especially dogs, and considers them a great companion. He's also into certain production endeavors. In 2009, Kevin launched Heartbeat Productions. Today, the company employs more than 40 people who manage Kevin's movie, television, comedy, and radio productions. In 2017, Kevin launched an underwear line with Tommy John. In 2018, Kevin launched a comedy streaming service called Laugh Out Loud. The network also includes a radio show on Sirius Satellite Radio. To date, the LOL network has generated hundreds of millions of video views. He has endorsement deals and/or partnerships with brands including Samsung, Wrangler, AT&T, and Mountain Dew. Kevin has embarked on several extremely prolific comedy tours. His What Now tour had 168 shows around the world between April 2015 and August 2016. His Irresponsible tour consisted of 119 shows between September 2017 and January 2019. Kevin was married to fellow comedian Torrey Hart from 2003 to 2010. They had 2 children together, but ultimately separated. Hart requested joint custody of their 2 children, daughter Heaven Lee, born in 2005, and son Hendrix, born in 2007. The divorce was finalized in November 2011. On August 13, 2016, Hart and Aniko Parrish married in Santa Barbara, California. Their son, Kenzo Cash, was born in November 2017. A month after Kenzo's birth, Hart admitted to cheating on Aniko while she was pregnant. Their daughter, Kaori Mai, was born in September 2020.
A group of great people, JB Smooth, we're all on this show, and it's the most hilarious, frantic, I guess you could say, outrageous behavior that you'll see from men.
Kevin Hart's mother, Nancy Hart, a systems analyst with the University of Pennsylvania's Office of Student Registration and Financial Services, reared him as a single mom. Robert, his older brother, is his only sibling. Kevin's father, Henry Witherspoon, was a cocaine addict who spent most of his youth in and out of jail. And he utilized humor to cope with his unhappy family life. Kevin has mentioned in his stand-up act that he has a difficult relationship with his father. His father was a hardcore cocaine addict for many years, which put a strain on both their relationship and Kevin's childhood. His father was in and out of prison throughout his childhood. Kevin developed his sense of humor as a coping mechanism to take his family's mind off the trials and tribulations of their addict father. He speaks lovingly of his mother in the act, but unfortunately, she died of cancer in 2006. Hart is a devout Christian. He attended a community college in Philadelphia for a short time after graduating from George Washington High School before dropping out and heading to New York City. After that, he relocated to Brockton, Massachusetts, where he worked as a shoe salesman. After playing an amateur night at a club in Philadelphia, he decided to pursue a career in stand-up comedy. Hart's debut performance was as Lil Kev at the Laugh House in Philadelphia, which did not go well. His career got off to a shaky start as he was repeatedly booed off stage and even had a piece of chicken thrown at him. Following those initial failures, Hart began entering comedy competitions across Massachusetts, and the response to his performances gradually improved. Hart had to work hard to build his own humorous style. He established his own rhythm by delving into his insecurities and life experiences after an early time of striving to copy comedians like Chris Tucker. Hart's comedy tours began in 2009 with I'm a Grown Little Man, which was followed by Seriously Funny in 2010, Laugh at My Pain in 2011, and Let Me Explain in 2013, the latter two of which were also released as movies. Laugh at My Pain earned Hart nearly $15 million, making it one of the year's best-selling comedy tours. Little Jumpman, a game by Hart, is also available on iTunes. This app is linked to and available from his Facebook profile, Twitter account, and YouTube channel. The majority of Hart's overseas admirers discovered him on YouTube as well. Hart began a comedy world tour titled the What Now Tour on April 9, 2015 at the AT&T Center in San Antonio and ended on August 7, 2016 at the Columbus Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia. Universal Pictures announced on July 16, 2015 that Kevin Hart What Now, a stand-up comedy film based on Kevin Hart's What Now tour, would be released in theaters in the United States on October 14, 2016. On August 30th, 2015, in front of 53,000 people at Philadelphia's Lincoln Financial Field, the show was filmed live. Hart rose to prominence in film after appearing as a guest star in Undeclared. In the film Paper Soldiers, he made his film debut. Hart's later films, such as the Scary Movie franchise, Soul Plane, The 40-Year-Old Version, Death of a Funeral, and Little Fockers, helped him achieve even more popularity. He played Doug in the film The 5-Year Engagement and appeared in the box office hit Think Like a Man. In the sequel, he also made an appearance. In This Is the End, he made a cameo as himself. Night School, his debut feature under his production firm Heartbeat Productions, was released in 2018. In October 2018, it was announced that he had acquired a first-look agreement with Nickelodeon through his production firm. Hart and his Heartbeat Productions banner will develop and produce live-action scripted children's shows for the network as part of the contract. Hart starred in the drama Fatherhood in 2021 about a father whose wife dies shortly after giving birth, leaving him to raise their daughter alone. It premiered on Netflix on June 18, 2021.
So everybody always talks about this. This stuff is mess. These women just fight and argue. So I said I want to make fun of it. So what I did was get a group of men who weren't afraid to make fun of ourselves, and we basically embellished our lives.
Hart made a whopping $87.5 million in 2016, largely thanks to touring arenas around the world and endorsement deals with H&M, Hyundai, and Foot Locker, as well as a role in the highly profitable Secret Life of Pets. He was one of an elite group of comedians to sell out Madison Square Garden. Hart performed more than 100 shows in 2016, each grossing about $1 million. In addition to his live shows, Hart's stand-up documentary film, Kevin Hart What Now, reportedly grossed more than $11.7 million in its first week of theater release, totaling about $23 million domestically. Hart's net worth is estimated to be $200 million. In 2012, Kevin spent $1.99 million on a house in Tarzana, California. He sold this home for $2.75 million in mid-2019. Today, his primary residence is a large mansion in Calabasas, California. Cars you'll find in Kevin Hart's garage include a Ferrari 488 Spider Black, a Ferrari 488 GTB Red, a Mercedes-Benz AMG SLS Black Edition, a Mercedes G65, a Land Rover Range Rover, a 1965 Mustang convertible, and a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro.